Boom shaka laka 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 boom boom. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm about to turn my camera on in a minute. Got my homeboy AJ with me.
Yes, sir. What's goody?
The best podcast to be on a Sunday night. Stay tuned later on tonight because I have a lot of major announcements for this upcoming month. Oh, guess who I saw today, bro? Daquan. From Sanderson.
The track runner?
Not the track runner. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Alright.
No, he goes Delquan. His name. Hold on. Once you see him, you know who. I saw my shit. I was like, yo, Daquan. I was like, yo, what's up, man? I might link up with him this week too.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, the big guy?
Daquan King. This dude.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Yes.
That was my nigga.
Really?
Yeah, man.
How is he doing?
He doing good. He pretty much no kids. That's what I'm grateful to hear.
He has no kids?
No kids.
Oh, my God.
Somebody from Sanderson with no kids, surprisingly.
Wow.
Somebody from Sanderson is still single, surprisingly.
Wow.
No, I might rock my model, Ask Favorite model shirt. Have niggas know that I used to be a model and shit.
Yeah, word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let him know.
Man, what other podcast has video games, hip hop, vinyls?
Right?
You know what I'm gonna start doing?
What's that?
I might start showing like an album before the podcast or a video game before a podcast or just a rare collectible and shit. Because it's like with this, it's not just albums now. I just like to show DVDs. I never showed y'all my DVD collection. I just realized that. That might be something coming soon.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got to show me that. That shit off the chain. Them CDs?
That's the DVDs.
Oh, you talking about DVD? I know you're talking about music.
Oh, yeah. The collection videos this last Sunday in May, too.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let me get my albums together. All right. Crazy thing, I have all these albums except for one. That's a crazy thing. By the way, the Bad Brains, it's too fucking hot for this fucking head. The Bad Brains is gonna be next week. Van Halen is gonna be next month. Public Enemy, June 19th, next month too. Yeah. Are you hot or warm? Not hot. Are you hot or cold?
I'm actually pretty good.
True. Might turn the fan on a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. It's not hot. It's not cold outside finally.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty warm.
You're hot and you're cold. That song was so big back in high school. Boom, boom, boom. I was watching fucking Hey Arnold earlier and shit.
How'd that go?
That was funny as fuck.
Paul Harry. Yes, sir.
Niggas don't know about this shit right here.
Yes, sir.
There's always that one corny nigga that just ruins it for all other niggas and shit.
Yeah. It's always that one.
One corny nigga. I don't trust me because my nigga wasn't shit. Hey, bitch. He's like, niggas ain't shit, this niggas ain't shit.
Yeah. You might have hopped on this Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, you talking about Ocarina?
Well, actually, no. Well, we gotta go against each other first, or we gotta play a game first.
Okay, we can play Smash or Death Jam.
Yep. Let's play.
Gosh. Well, I'm down with anything.
Yeah, let's do it that order. And then when we get done from there, I'm probably gonna hop on Ocarina of Time.
Gotcha. This is the workout.
Yeah. What?
Niggas don't know.
What?
Niggas don't know.
Yo, where'd you get that?
If I'm not, I think I got that from eBay.
eBay?
Yeah. I never saw a lot of his albums from that artist in stores like that because I hate when they just have the compilations. Like, nigga, fuck a compilation. Give me the deep album shit, man.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't have this time, but we have a greatest hits, bitch. I don't give a fuck about your greatest hits, nigga. Sometimes the label don't even. Sometimes the hits y'all put there ain't even shit. That's just the music side of me talking, y'all. That's the music side of me talking. Bitch. Sometimes you just gotta say, bitch. You just gotta call people a bitch.
Yeah, that was crazy that that happened to you at what, Applebee's?
Yo, that fucking cunt. Talking about, well, thank you. No wonder why your fucking ass is still single. Shit.
And you actually reported her?
Yeah, I told her fucking manager. I was like, yeah, she's been very disrespectful to me.
Then what did he say?
Well, I said, I don't like to be fucking disrespected. And he's like, what? And I think he slowly just hung up and shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I told you I'm motherfuckers, man. It's my world, food.
Yeah.
My house, nigga.
That shit funny as hell. Grace. Grace. You know, I ain't drink nothing all day until right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, hell no, that shit was crazy. Last night, I ain't never got drunk and threw up at my mom's, man.
I bet your mom was looking like.
Cause bro, I drank harder stuff than that. You feel me?
What were you drinking?
Sky vodka.
That sky will sneak up on you.
Oh, it's bro, that shit snuck up on me so fast, bro. Because I was sleeping and like I just threw up.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in that area for one.
You know what?
I'm gonna get in that area for one quick second.
Alright. I was trying to turn the switch on in the video.
Let's try with the wheel. I got you. Plug this one. Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Oh, the verses was dope last night.
Oh, who won again? Who?
SWV versus Escape.
Damn. Anybody who won?
It was just like a celebration. Niggas only they just say verses just so people gonna be there. It was just like a celebration. But Loki, in my personal opinion, I feel like Escape had a better lineup.
Well, there were a lot of people who watched versus, yo.
Yeah, that versus.
What was it? Was it in Chicago or Atlanta? Or what was it?
I want to say this one was an ATL, but I could be wrong.
ATL.
I'm gonna go downstairs to the place.
Alright.
I wonder who's gonna be for Memorial Day.
Who's gonna be here for Memorial Day?
Yeah, they said they have a rematch. A lot of people saying this Babyface versus Teddy Riley.
Really?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, everybody. Once I put this in the door, we'll put this in. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
much better setup now.
This window, you have to see the TV. You can see the whole thing.
You said what?
We can see everything.
Right. Okay, so what's this about the FBI and Kurt Cobain? Because I've been hearing that over the news a couple days.
You said what?
Somebody said something about Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
You ready
was.
for this?
Yeah. Smack it up.
You got the remote? Oh, the remote. You got a lighter.
Yeah, your control's right there.
Oh, actually, I got a lighter.
Oh, you said light?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said remote. Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard about that CNN documentary about Marvin Gaye. I need to watch that. Hopefully, they'll probably make more documentaries about all his other albums, but yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bad. So bad.
I got a little bit of a roach, but I'm still gonna roll up that on too.
All right, that's true.
Okay. This phone's always disappearing. Shit.
I'll taste it.
Huh?
I'll taste it.
Appreciate it. There you go. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I'm in the food vibration. I'll just taste it.
I found it. Thanks. No, let me be Lucario's bitch ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Sam. Those are my favorite Marvin Gaye albums too. I Want You and Let's Get It On. Those were his best albums. But I mean, what's going on and Let's Get It On was his best albums. But I Want You and Hear My Day. Hear My Dear just does it more personal. Heck, even Midnight Love is growing on me too. Hey, bro.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, dog?
What up? What up? AJ, what's good, man?
Not much, man. Staying out of trouble.
Happy Mother's Day to you and your family.
Yeah, man. Same for you, man.
Happy Mother's Day to you and your family.
No doubt.
So BJ said he probably might not make it because a lot of things ran out of schedule. So he'll probably just tell us if he does come on late, he'll probably just tell us, or I'll just wait till he comes on next video or some shit like that.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yo, Ronnie, I saw that commercial years ago and whatnot.
Right.
I thought I saw that commercial years ago, but appreciate it. Sam's asking if you like Bad Brains.
I haven't heard Bad Brains yet. Like I'm doing like mad shit right now, yo.
I was asking AJ.
We go. Oh,
Yeah, I was asking AJ. My homeboy Sam said if you like the rock group Bad Brains.
Rocco Bad Brain.
It's called Bad Brains. It's like a punk rock reggae group.
Oh, so punk rock. I've never heard that.
Yeah, so a lot of people have never really heard Bad Brains because they're like more of an underground kind of group compared to like the Clash.
we gonna get to that, man. We gonna get to
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say my thoughts on all them niggas. But I do want to show y'all a sneak peek of the Audi show try.
What up? What up? Ronnie Q, what's good? Sam, what up? What else up in here? Christian, what up, yo?
Just a little sneak peek for y'all.
You always have a sneak peek. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Classic, yo.
yeah,
I
man.
need that.
One more sneak peek. Boom. Look,
Yes. One of her best.
and that's all I'm
That
gonna.
was the beginning of the end.
What?
As far as remixes. I mean, that's when she started the whole remix thing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
she ran to the well one too many times with that out when she started doing those remixes.
Okay, I was about to say you didn't like Butterfly.
No,
Love Sick.
no, no. I actually love Mariah's stuff. Um, from Daydream to like Emancipation of Mimi.
Got you.
I think those are her best out. Well, we're gonna talk about Glitter, but with the exception of the Glitter soundtrack, those are my favorite Mariah albums. Like the first one was the first one was great. That made her Emotions was dope. But to me, I was bumping a lot more Mariah from Daydream, going forward to Emancipation.
Yeah,
But I
man.
just felt like for those albums, she ran to the well, and even past those albums, she ran to the well too many times with the remixes.
I see what you're saying, but like, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But to my personal opinion, the Glitter soundtrack is top five Mariah album, in my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah, top
That I
five.
have not heard. I definitely need to. It's been years since I heard that soundtrack.
Like, yeah, man. All I'm just gonna say is
Yeah.
this collection video, y'all gonna be looking at me like Reggie, what the fuck?
Like, what the hell did you buy, Reg? What are you buying?
I told y'all, like, but I'm not gonna lie. Some of the CDs I got was some known classics I got. I'm not gonna lie, but some of them I just got because I didn't have in my collection
Right.
up to this point. Like,
Yeah.
I
It's
still got
for me. It's only classics or underrated gems. I don't want no crap in my collection anymore. 'Cause I've been in that, and I've been there already. With I'm like, why am I keeping this album just to have it? I'm not one of those completionists where I need every album from Mace. Like, I'm good. Harlem World is that's the only one I need from him. I don't need every album from Eminem. You know.
yeah. There's certain albums from artists I would not get, but to me, if it's like a good price, like let's just say I saw like Jackson's um Victory album for like $1.
Right.
Which I did get for like $1 too, because I'm not the biggest
Right.
fan of him. I'm just like, okay, I'm a fan, so
See,
I don't mind.
and I like Victory. It's not a classic, but see, like I grew up. That's the only Jackson 5 album I grew up in. Like, it was during Victory and 21. Was it 2100 Jackson Street?
Yeah, that trash album.
That's the era of the Jackson 5 I grew up in. I didn't wasn't around for the early stuff, but it's not a classic album. But I can have that one. I love the album cover. I always love the album cover for Victory. But like every album from Jay, I don't need every album from Jay. I don't need every album from Eminem or every album from Nas. Just give me the classic ones or the underrated gems, and I'm good.
I can
You know what I'm
respect that.
saying? Because I know people that collectors that they're completionists, and even when it comes to movies, they feel like they need, if they get like Terminator 1 and T2, Judgment Day, they need all the other Terminator sequels. I don't need all those sequels. Just give me the first two and I'm good. Like, the other ones were trash to me. So,
Yeah, I see what you're saying on that.
especially if you're not gonna play it, if you're not gonna play it, what's the point of having it? It's only taking up space in your collection. You're just having it just to have it, to say like, oh, I got Mace's second bad album, is terrible sophomore album. You know.
Yeah, man, we better go in about like 3 minutes and
Yeah.
shit. But I will respect a completionist more than a motherfucker who buys the album and never heard the artist. They just buy it for clout.
Right. Right. That's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're buying it and you heard these albums and you still want them, that's cool. But don't buy it and you've never played it and you have an opinion on it. Like, oh, You don't know what you're talking about, but you never heard the album.
Now shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? You're only going by what other people say about it. Like I could say all day that, I think Mariah was in her bag with Daydream and those other albums after. But if you haven't heard the whole Mariah discography, then you really can't say anything about it. You know? Q says, what is Jay-Z's worst album? To me, his worst album is Magna Carta. Do not like that album.
I'm gonna have to go with Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3, I think that's right after there. That's right after Magna Carta. I don't like it. But I like the singles he picked. I don't care for the whole album. You know? Ronnie Ronnie asks, favorite self-titled album from any artist.
Karis, one
Favorite.
self.
That was great. I love that. What else? Favorite self-titled. I'm gonna go with yeah, Karis one. Intro. Their first album was great. Cypress Hill, their first album,
Black
classic.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Sabbath definitely their first album was shit. Yeah, I'm ready to start whenever you want, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday night? Hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Troy with me.
What up?
Got my homeboy AJ with me in the background.
What's up?
And continuing on with the top 10 series we're doing this month, we're going to talk about funk music. And we're going to talk about like our top 10 favorite funk albums. Originally BJ was supposed to have came, but he got caught up with some Mother's Day plan, just got caught up. So, of course, spend some time with the mom, happy Mother's Day, spend some time. He'll probably give us his list whenever we do like a next video or something like that. All right, so yeah, so you know how we did it. We're just going to talk about each album and stuff like that we got, funk wise. I'm very excited about this. First album I got is Rick James with the Come Get It album.
Nice. I have that on vinyl.
Yeah, he just released in 1978. Very, very dope album. And to me, it's one of his best albums. I feel like a lot of people would put street songs on this list, which I like street songs, don't get me wrong, but this album was like more funkier, Mary Jane, all that shit. Very dope.
I have number 10 for me, the Gap Band, the 4 album.
Ooh,
Love
very
that
dope.
album. The hits Outstanding and Yearning for Your Love and I believe was it You Dropped the Bomb on Me was on that, I think. I might be wrong, but I love the Gap Band and grew up on their music as a kid and Charlie Wilson, the legendary leader of that group. Just a great band, real funky, if you look back at like old footage, you you can see them in like the funky outfits from the 70s and shit and just a great band, man. I need to get that. I don't actually have that album in my possession, but yeah, that's one of my favorite Gap Band albums.
Yeah, man, that Gap Band album that was the one that really broke them out there. That Gap Band 3 and the Gap Band 4 album broke them out there.
And coked up, the coked up Charlie in his prime.
Oh, yep. Cowboy suit wearing Charlie.
Yeah, shit. Cowboy hat. That's I think he was the first one I seen rocking the cowboy hat with the drawstring. And then it was Ecstasy from Houdini.
Yeah, man. Cause you also got to remember too, Teddy Pendergrass also rocked the cowboy hat too and shit. So
right,
it's crazy. Then I'm gonna get into Prince with the Black Album. This was supposed to have came out in '87, but it ended up coming out in '94. Yeah, this is another album y'all probably surprised I have on my list. But Dirty Mind was very close on making the list. However, I just felt like with the Black Album, um, it was like more funkier. Even though originally it was not supposed to have came out, this was supposed to have been for Sheila E's birthday party. Then all of a sudden, allegedly, he was on some ecstasy and he deemed the album too evil. Like the story behind the album is just more crazier. That's all I'm gonna say. And even like with certain songs like La Grind, Cindy C, like this came out around the time when Sign of the Times was out and he was working with a lot of people like Joe Jones doing the Madhouse shit. So yeah, Prince, the Black Album, classic.
What up, Philip Tucker?
So Phil,
Number 9, I got on A&M Records, the Brothers Johnson, Right on Time,
ooh,
produced by Quincy Jones. The classic hit Strawberry Letter 23. Everybody should know that song. It's been used in a lot of movies. A lot of Yo-Yo sampled it on her first album, Make Way for the Motherload. Um, you got joints like they got some instrumentals on here. The Q instrumental that was fire. Never Leave You Lonely, Love Is, Running from Your Loving, classic album. I have a couple other day albums on vinyl as well, and I see a lot of people post up their stuff on Instagram. So definitely a solid album.
yeah, I need to get some of their stuff. I think I only have one album from them, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the vinyls now. I'm gonna go with Earth, Wind, and Fire with That's the Way of the
That
World.
I have that one too.
5. Yeah, this is my personal favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire album next to probably All in All. Yeah,
All
Earth,
in
Wind, and
all,
Fire. This was them when they really was getting at their peak. Like this was a soundtrack for a movie,
right.
but the movie, of course, they only do too good and stuff like that. So of course the album was more bigger than the movie. You had songs like Shining Star, Happy Feeling. I love that song. All About Love and whatnot. Yeah, this was a very dope album and whatnot. So yeah, classic album, legendary album.
Number 8 for me is the Ohio Players, Skin Tight.
Ooh,
Very solid album. I don't know if I could show the all this nakedness on here because the gatefold is crazy, but definitely a dope album. You got joints like Skin Tight. That was another joint that was sampled a lot by a lot of rap artists. Jive Turkey was a dope joint. It's Your Night, Words of Love. Is Anybody Gonna Be Saved? Definitely one of their best. I know a lot of people love the Honey joint, but I think Honey was great. Skin Tight is just as good.
yeah, Skin Tight. That was a very underrated album and shit. That was the first one they did on Mercury. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Sly and the Family Stone. But there's a riot going on.
I,
Oh, what? You got this on your list too?
it's not on my list, but I bought it out anyway.
Uh oh, shit! You
Not
got the
on my
one with
list.
the newspaper on there. Okay,
Yeah, with the newspaper article.
yeah. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite albums of all time. This was kind of like the answer to Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On"
Right.
and shit. You have songs like "Family Affair," which is a very good samba kind of track. Thank You for Taking Me to Africa, which is pretty much a remix of Thank You for Let Me Be Myself, which I kind of prefer the Africa version than that one.
Right.
Um, I mean, this whole album is just a dark album. This was the beginning of the dark, moody Sly and the Family Stone and shit like that. Yeah, this was also around the time when they were actually beefing a lot too. So, yes, there's a riot going on, 1971.
My number 7 is one of the best soundtracks, in my opinion, ever. Definitely top 5 soundtracks of all time. I'm talking about 1972, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly
Mm,
soundtrack.
classic.
Very classic. You know, I'm your Pusher Man. Everybody know the Pusher Man song and Freddie's Dead. Eddie should know better. Um, everything on every track on this soundtrack is flawless. The movie is one of the classics. I can't stand the reboot, but this is one of my favorite Curtis Mayfield albums ever. You know, along with Back to the World and the Tony album. I mean the Curtis album, but this is a Five Mike classic.
Very dope album. Okay. I'm gonna go with James Brown with the Payback. This came out in 1973. Very dope album. One of his best albums in my opinion. Everyone should know this song, The Payback. I mean, that song has been sampled a lot in R&B and hip hop and shit like that. You know, you also have songs like Mind Power, I want to say, Stone to the Bone. Yeah, this is a very dope album. You know, I love the album cover too.
All right. Number six for me. This album was the introduction to this artist in the early '80s, and he's a legend. And you know, I used to hear all about the stories about the drugs and the women and all that, but like every other artist, he was no different. This is a great album. Me and Reg discussed this album. I want to say like 2 years ago on his channel, talking about Rick James street songs,
Ooh,
classic album. Give It to Me, Baby, Super Freak, Fire and Desire. That's been sampled so many times by people. Man, this is a great album. Definitely have to include this on the list. I love the album cover, and not too many dudes can rock red boots. You know what I mean? Only him and Prince can really do that shit. So yeah, man,
yeah,
classic.
very dope. Okay, we got four more albums left. I'm gonna just show the Superfly. Yeah, I got this on my list as well too. Very dope movie, very dope soundtrack. Love songs like Little Child, Running Wild. The No Thing on Me song, Cocaine song, that one's growing on me too. That's another one I like and shit. So yeah, one of the best soundtracks in history.
All right. For number five for me, I got Earth, Wind and Fire. All in all,
Mm,
we discussed this album. Great album. September's on here. One of their best songs ever. I love it. This was like my introduction to Earth, Wind and Fire with this album, and I got most of the other albums I have as well. But this one is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm glad we discussed it. And I love the album design, and yeah, definitely one of their best.
yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Um, and then we're gonna get to the Ohio Players with Honey. This came out in 1975. This is a very, very, very good album. This is my favorite album from them. Period. This album, they pretty much experimented a little bit with jazz, like a little bit more with this album, and some R&B stylings too. You have songs like Love Roller Coaster. You have a Let's Do It, aka Let's Love. I love that track right there. Ain't Giving Up No Ground. I mean, yeah, this is a very soulful joint out right here. Very classic album. I love the album cover too.
All right, number four for me. This was a late entry, but I said yeah, this definitely has to go on the list. We got War. The World is a Ghetto. Classic album. You got joints like the Cisco Kid and World is a Ghetto. That was sampled by the Ghetto Boys for they hit off the original Gangster soundtrack. You got Beatles in the Bog. Definitely one of their best albums. I love the album cover. Yeah, man, a classic war album.
Yeah, very dope group indeed. Um, we're gonna get to Funkadelic with One Nation Under Groove. This is a very, 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 very good album that came out in 1978. This is around the time when Junie Morrison returns like P Funk and whatnot. Um, you have songs like Into You. What's that one track? The title track, Groove Allegiance.
Hmm.
Very very dope album.
Okay, number three for me is this band. I grew up on this album. A lot is when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Hearing my mom play this album around the house, and um I've always been a fan of their music. This is like one of the funkiest bands. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced this album. This is SOS Band with Band on the Rise. You know,
Classic.
in the beat battle for Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, we played I played Tell Me If You, I think I played Just Be Good to Me, but they also guys Tell Me If You Still Care and I'm Not Running for Your Love. Definitely a classic album, one of the best. What
Very
up,
very.
Cruz?
All right, got two more albums left. Got Parliament with Mothership Connection. This was a very 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 dope album. This one was really the one that really broke them out more. You have songs like Handcuffs, um, P Funk Wants to Get Funked Up. I love that track. Yeah, man, this is when George Clinton was, going by Star Child and shit. So all y'all should know about that. Very dope.
Number two on my list is another band that I know Reg don't really care for, but I love their albums, at least the early the 70s and early 80s stuff on Delight Records. I'm talking about Cool and the Gang, Ladies Night, Fire album. You got the hit singles, Ladies Night, of course, that's been sampled by Angie Martinez, and you got Too Hot that was sampled by Keith Sweat and Coolio, another banger. Tonight's the Night, Got You Into My Life, definitely a classic album.
Okay, okay. And my last album is gonna be Miles Davis on the record. I mean, not on the record, on the corner. This was released in 1972. Technically, it's more like a jazz album, but he was doing jazz fusion and he was influenced by like Sly Stone and James Brown. So I consider it like a jazz funk album
Right.
and shit. So yeah, man, this one album is not an album you can just listen to and just automatically just like. It's going to take a long time to really appreciate this and shit. But at the end of the day, it's more darker. He's using like a lot more basses and stuff like that. Love songs like New York Girl, Black Satin is sick though. Like, yeah, Miles Davis during like the late '60s and '70s. That's like my favorite era from him. So classic.
Number one for me is Funkadelic, Parliament, Funkadelic, One Nation Under a Groove. I love that album. I love the album cover. My favorite joint is Into You Now. And I know we discussed that album. Was it
Yes.
last year we discussed that album? And yeah, man, that's my favorite. I need to get that on vinyl. I don't have that. I got Maggot Brain, but I can't find the Maggot Brain vinyl. I don't know where I misplaced it at, but I was talking to BJ about that earlier because I seen him like going record digging earlier today, and he was like checking out some Funkadelic albums on vinyl. So yeah, but that's one of my favorite Funkadelic albums. And I got honorable mention the main ingredient,
Oh shit!
classic album.
I never knew you liked the main ingredient.
Oh yeah, I fuck with them, man. Main ingredient, BT Express. I got a lot of those albums on vinyl. Everybody
Oh,
couldn't make the list, but I'm like, let me just throw in some honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was a great list to do, and there's so many artists that could have been on it. Like I said, BT Express, Rufus, Shaka Khan, and Rufus.
ooh,
Um, there's a
nasty.
lot. There's a lot that could have been on the list. Everybody could have made it. Slave, I got a couple Slave albums. Mandrill, they could have made the list. There's so many. So
Question: What
Huh?
slave album? Do you have the slave album with the black man kind of like holding the baby or kind of?
Yeah, it has like the black background.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I have
need.
that one.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that was a dope list, bro, man. If I was to pick a few honorable mentions, I would probably throw in Rufus and Shaka, Master Jam. Um, I would even throw in
How you
maybe
feel about this
Prince.
one?
Believe it or not, that's my second favorite album. I got
Okay.
that album. Heck,
Okay.
I would even put Shaka Khan's self-titled 882 album as a dope one.
Yeah.
You know, Smokey Robinson, Smokey's Famous Robinson. You know, a lot of dope funk albums and shit. You know, this was I could have made like a top 40 if anything. Red
Yeah.
Hot Chili Peppers, man, Blood Sugar
The Chili
Sex Magic.
Peppers. Yeah. I thought about adding the Chili Peppers, but I'm like they're not known to be a funk group though. Like they
Yeah,
incorporated it in their music,
I
but
would
you
throw
know they.
it.
Hmm?
Yeah, because George Clinton produced their shit too.
Right. They were in. I mean, they're considered in that group, but I mean I didn't really look at them as a funk group compared to alternative rock. But they got the funk elements in their music though.
Unpopular opinion, I would put Flea in the same category as Bootsy Collins in terms of bass playing in funk. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Flea is dope. He's underrated.
Woo!
He's dope. He's dope. You know.
Him and he was like the secret weapon of the whole group. I'm just gonna be real.
Right. Definitely.
What
They still produce coming out with dope music too. So
you said they're still coming out with dope
I said
music.
yeah, they still coming out with. I mean, to me, I don't know how their fans feel about the latter albums, but to me, they still coming out with dope music.
Yeah, they've been pretty consistent. Like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell off and not been too familiar with their 2000 stuff, but
Yeah,
I heard a little bit of Stadium Arcadium Hero, and that
that's
one was
probably
pretty.
like their last solid album. I want to say.
That was like fucking 3 discs. I'm like shit.
Yeah,
Um, heck, I would even throw in motherfucking the Meters too.
the
Niggas don't
meters.
talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, the
a
meters.
lot
Yeah.
of a lot of their bass lines and drum breaks came from them and shit.
Hmm. Yeah.
I hated that Rob character. I don't know what the point of him is.
Sam said also Les Claypool from the Primes.
I never listened to him like that, to be honest with you.
Sam, you should have
But
been on here with us because you know your shit.
yeah, man, like, cause I really wanted to hear BJ's list so fucking bad. Like,
BJ's gonna look at this and he's gonna be like, "Yo, I gotta get on here and show them my show them my list." So
yeah, like I said,
you know
anytime
what I mean?
he's ready, I'll throw him an invite and shit.
From Primus. Okay.
I want to do Neo Soul next week, but I want to ask him Shamaris Biffy because he wants to jump on that
My
one.
list is already done for that.
Damn, I didn't even do my Q-tip
I
list.
mean, cause it's easy. It was like, I mean, most of the neo soul albums is like from the '90s. I mean, there might be one or two 2000s, but I didn't like the neo soul in the 2000s though.
Oh, you bugging.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
R&B to me in the 2000s wasn't good. Like it's some albums that I was checking for, but the majority of it, like I didn't care for it though. It's mostly like the shit from like Erica Badu and D'Angelo. Those are the joints that had to be on there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know,
Well, so you didn't care for Jill Scott's first two albums?
just no. I said that with the exception, like with the exception of like Jill Scott, Alicia Keys,
Okay.
you know, John Legend, here and there. Cause I didn't like all of his albums, but like I love like maybe like the first two or three from him. You know, after Revolver, I think I checked out from his stuff. But um, do you remember the R&B? The R&B in the 2000s. We talked about that with the Selena Johnson unsung review. It was a lot of shit that was out there.
Yeah, I mean, Neo Soul in 2000, that was perfectly fine. I'm talking about
See,
like the
Maxwell wasn't coming out often in the 2000s though. Like he took like a 7 year break. Like after the Now album, he took like a 7 year break and he came back with Black Summer's Night. Black Summer's Night is a great. That's a great album. I'm not talking about Maxwell. I'm talking about like everybody else that was dropping because he wasn't dropping often in during that time. There's a lot of them that came out early in the 90s and they wasn't dropping a lot of stuff in the 2000s.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Would you consider Sade proto Neo Soul?
Yeah, like early neo soul. Like it's hard because Sade hit like a lot of different genres. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
Like she's very jazzy. She's very R&B, and you know what I'm saying. She hit a lot of different genres. So even with Alicia Keys, I don't really consider Alicia Keys neo soul. But it's artists that they were exceptional. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones I gravitate to, not like the ones that's just doing the same formula just to sell records. You know what I'm saying? Like A Marie to me is not neo soul. Like I wasn't a huge A Marie fan. I like some of her songs, but I'm not. I don't have none of her albums.
I would even throw in Jamiroquai, the dude, the cat that made
Right? Like he's another one. Jamiroquai hit a lot of different genres. Like even when he was at the height of their career, and they were winning like the VMAs and Grammys. They were still they were funky, but they were hitting different genres at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like they got hip hop elements in their music. They got dance elements in their music, EDM. You know what I mean? So yeah, Jamiroquai is dope. I haven't listened. The last Jamiroquai album I heard was the Automation? I think it was called some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 2016, 2017.
You know the 1997 album was the best-selling funk album, right?
Right.
That's crazy.
Space Cowboy. You like Space Cowboy?
Space Cowboy, that was dope.
Yeah.
I love that song every day from that Traveling album. That's my shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, John B, Donnell Jones, they wasn't dropping a lot of heat in the 2000s. After like their second or third albums, they like disappeared, and then they came back, and by the time they came back, nobody gave a damn about what they were dropping. So
I like Raheem DeVaughn.
Raheem DeVaughn, yes, underrated. His first album, that's definitely one of his best. I love his music. He got a new album coming out with Apollo Brown actually.
Oh shit, that's one.
Yes, and they just dropped. I think they got like 2 singles out, and like picture Apollo Brown's boom bap production over Raheem DeVaughn's soulful singing. That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be ill.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. I think it's coming out in June.
Oh, I cannot wait for that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Underrated, like the and he's done a lot of collabs. He was like all over the Ghost Dini album. You know what I mean? He's done stuff with Ludacris. He's done stuff with a lot of different artists, man. He doesn't get mentioned.
How can we mention Neo Soul 2000 without talking about India Arie, Marsha Ambrosius, Floetry?
Yes. Late nights and early mornings. That's on my list. Spoiler alert.
That's on my list too.
That's on my list because that's like her best album to me.
I mean, what else? What else? There was that one other cat in Neo Soul. Dwale, Bilal. They were
Wale, underrated. Another underrated singer. Bilal, another underrated singer.
Yeah, there he is. Oh shit. What's good?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man?
Salute.
Sorry, I'm late.
Now you good?
Did you see our picks?
Some of them.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I got.
We got some heat.
I had Parliament, Mothership Connection, Funkadelics, One Nation, Ohio Players, Honey, Miles Davis on the Corner, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, James Brown, The Payback, Prince, The Black Album, Rick James, Come Get It, Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World, Sly and the Family Stone, There's a Riot Going On.
Okay.
And I had number 10 for me was the Gap Band, the 4 album. Number 9 was the Brothers Johnson, Right on Time. Number 8 was Ohio Players, Skin Tight. Number 7 was Curtis Mayfield, the Superfly soundtrack. Number 5 was Earth, Wind and Fire, All in All. Number 4 was War, The World is a Ghetto. Number 3 was SOS Band. What's the name of that shit? The Rise of the Band or something like that.
On the rise.
On the Rise, my bad. Number 2 was Kool and the Gang, Ladies Night, and number 1 was Funkadelic, One Nation Under a Groove.
Nice.
And I had some honorable mentions. I had the same Sly and the Family Stone album that Reg had. I had that, and Main Ingredient, the Euphorities River. I had that, and Shaka Khan and Rufus. That album, Axe Rufus joint.
Okay, I got some nice joints.
Yeah.
I gotta step my funk game up.
Yeah, man.
I got a lot of artists who, they do funk, but it's not like all like a whole funk album. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling. We was just talking about that because I was Reg was saying Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like they have funk elements in their music. I don't think people can consider them like a funk band though.
Yeah.
You know.
I consider them a funk band, though, in my opinion.
Right.
Because they kept funk alive during them and Zap kept funk alive during the 80s, in my opinion, too.
Right.
While Kool and the Gang was talking about Joanna.
Oh boy, here you go. I knew you was gonna bring it up.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Philip says, "What do you think about Chico DeBarge?"
I never heard too much of Chico. I want to be quite honest.
The first album was his best one. The Trouble Man joint. That's his best one. I didn't hear nothing after that, and he's been in trouble like with the law a lot. So, but he was good for that one album though.
You mean the Trouble Man back in the 80s? Because he came out in the 80s.
The 90, was it 97? I think that came out.
Oh,
That album. Yeah, he's a good singer. I don't know what happened to him. It's just it's another DeBarge relative that's been in and out of jail. So
yeah, man. BJ, whenever you're ready, man, I'm ready.
I'm gonna get my earphones connected. Man.
Someone said that Swiss Beast said that Escape had a wardrobe malfunction.
he did.
Yeah.
When?
I didn't even notice.
I didn't notice nothing. Well, was it Tamika? Because she was. I think she just dressed. She was like a tad bit extra.
To be honest, I was mostly just looking at Coco during the whole verse. I'm real with you.
Coco's hair. How Coco's hair was like. She didn't really need that though.
I don't give a fuck. That's Coco. She can do that. She can do that shit. I didn't like Tiny's hair. I'm gonna be real with you.
You didn't like Tiny's hair? Well, Tiny. I've seen Tiny with that type of hairdo before though. You know.
I can't wait for this.
All right, Reg, I'm trying to get my earphones connected. Hold on.
Yo, take your time, bro. You good?
Long Time No See. That's the name of the drink. But he had a drink called Trouble Man on there or something like that.
I seen that one in the flea market plenty of time for like $1.
Yeah. That's his best album. So if you can get it for cheap, pick it up.
He's like the Randy Jackson at the bars and shit.
He was good though. I don't know what happened to him. He was good, and he just fell off.
Yeah, I loved when he was him and L were working with DJ Quick and shit. That's another thing. If El DeBarge would have dropped an album with Quick's production, can you imagine that shit?
Crazy. L is clean again, so it's not too late.
So, yeah, you know DJ Quick, he's going on a rampage right now too and shit.
Right.
Which I don't blame him, to be real.
Maxwell is Neo Soul, yes.
No, most definitely.
Definitely. I didn't hear the Addiction album, and he wasn't promoted. I ain't hear nothing from him since the first album.
Who else would be Neo? So,
Somebody said Jimmy Cozy. Jimmy Cozy had like one album too. Then J Records dropped him.
of course, even though I don't like her personally. Angie Stone, Black Diamond. I will throw that in there.
You don't like her personally? What she do to you?
Man, I try to have a thesis interview with her ass and shit like that. And
I have that
oh,
one. Sex Machine. I have that on vinyl too.
I need that one.
Yes. Classic joint.
Put that up there, probably my top maybe 9. But I'll put this in the top 10 as well.
Clap.
Nice.
Oh shit, you actually got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh shit, lucky.
Dope.
Funkadelic's first album. I know y'all mentioned Gap Band. I'm not sure if this is considered a funk album, but
Yes,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 3 and 4. The 4 is my favorite, but 3 is just as good.
Yeah,
this one has
Gap Band 5 and 6 is no joke either.
Right.
yeah. Yearning for Your Love is on here. Yeah, it's got some
Yes. I love
classics
that
on it.
joint.
Yeah.
You can't
Tries
keep
to
buying
that was back with coked up cowboy hat wearing
me
Charlie.
out of my life. Yeah. That's the best Charlie Wilson when he's coked up.
You know what funk album I need? There's a ride going on. Sly and the Family Stone.
Ooh,
We have that.
What do y'all had that?
Isn't that the same one we pulled out?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have
Oh,
that.
okay. I'll put that in my top 10 along with Maggot Brain, the Big Payback or the Payback, James Brown.
Yeah, I
I
have
don't
that.
have that one.
Yes, sir.
You got that one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that y'all mentioned, I have as well. Oh, you got that joint. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah. Elder
Inner
Boss.
Visions is not considered a funk album, is it?
Which one?
Inner Vision, Stevie Wonder?
I do consider it the funk.
Yeah. He's in
Okay.
the category, so
Yeah, I got that too. I was going to pull it out. I just picked these up. That's why I had them out.
yes. Yes, Osley Brothers is considered funk as well.
Which one?
The 3+3 era.
But I mean, like the whole group. I mean, as far as the albums, I don't know which albums from them you would consider funk.
Anything from 3.3 up into Showdown, in my opinion. Heck, even the Brother album too. I'm gonna throw that in there too.
Live It Up. You don't consider that one?
Oh yeah, most definitely. How come we didn't even talk about Millie Jackson? That's the crazy shit.
Dope.
Woo! This nigga got his seal too. Woo.
I keep all my vinyls here.
Yeah. Nice.
I be trying to tell y'all I keep all my vinyl sealed too and shit.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, play that one. I have. I got. That one is dope.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That title track, man. I love the Soul Train performance when they did that shit.
Man, I don't know why I'm feeling this album, man. I'm feeling this one, man. Harvest for the World.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
I love this album, man.
Right.
Yeah. I love the guitar arrangements on that song.
Yes. What did you think of the Go for the Guns album?
I need to get that. That's the one with Don't Say Goodnight on it, right?
No, that's the one with Footsteps in the Dark.
Oh, Footsteps in the Dark. That's right. The one Ice Cube sample. Yeah. I need to get that.
Yeah.
I think it's out of print.
Yeah, Chris Jasper killed that album, man. Fuck.
Do you have the album with just him and the other two Isley brothers?
I
It's
want to
called
say
Isley Jasper Isley.
I want to say I do, but I gotta look back in my collection because I got like a lot of
I
Isley shit.
I never heard that album.
Just imagine the Between the Sheets Part 2. That's the best way to put it.
Okay, I just got that too.
Ooh.
You know what an underrated funk album is? Machine Gun by Commodores.
Ooh. BJ, my nigga. The Commodores, yeah.
I forgot about that album.
Before they became sappy as fuck.
Yeah, yep.
I blame Lionel.
Oh boy.
But they weren't that bad though, cause I still fuck with that sappy shit. Yo, what
That's a
what did
great
you
album.
think? What do you think of Isaac Hayes' The Truck Turner soundtrack?
I never heard that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one either.
Yeah, that one's sick too.
Tough Guys is underrated. The Tough Guys soundtrack.
Very underrated.
That one is dope.
Sam asked me, "Do you like Return to Forever?" By who? Who's that?
Who's asking who?
Sam asked me, "Do I like Return to Forever?" I don't know what that is.
Return to Forever?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
You got to
so-
put the artist. I don't know.
I prefer 70s Commodores, Ronnie, to be real with you. Back when they were funky as fuck with that Machine Gun, Slippery When Wet. Here you go, boss. But one thing I do respect about the Commodores that not many people give them credit, they did keep Motown alive during the mid-70s and shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's for the Jackson 5 left and all them too. So,
Yeah, Marvin, Stevie, Jackson 5, and the Commodores
yep.
before Rick James. Oh, yeah, I'm going to set it up.
He
So,
said
Reg,
it's-
is this a good album to start with for them?
Hmm.
'Cause I'm just getting into Funkadelic. I'm just trying to see what I figure this is the first album.
To me, it's
Feel me?
very hard to say. Because I want to say start with Maggot Brain, but I also want to say start with One Nation Under a Groove. It's very... Because with Parliament, I would say start with Mothership, but with Funkadelic, it's very hard to say.
Gotcha.
Confunction didn't
You
make
can't
the
just jump
list.
into there.
Somebody said y'all better have Confunction on over there, but they didn't make the list.
Their first album's an honorable mention, though.
Return to Forever is a jazz fusion band with Stanley Clarke and Chick Corea.
I never
Chick
heard
Corea.
of them. I heard of Chick Corea, though. Yo, BJ, what you think of the Weather Report?
Hold on, Reg. I'll be right back.
Oh, take your time. Yo, Try, what you think of the Weather Report?
I didn't hear it. I haven't heard
Oh,
that one.
it's a jazz band.
The Weather Report. I never heard of them.
Oh shit! I gotta put y'all on and shit.
Cruz said, "What about the group One Way?"
Never heard that album, to be real with you. I only heard Cutie Pie.
We might need to do a part 2 to this because there's groups that's not on the list that we mentioned.
Trust me, I wish we can include everything. I do wish we could include everything,
Right.
but I know. Try, you got your New Jack Swing list ready.
We doing that one too?
Yeah, that's gonna be later on this month with Ashley.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I texted it to you like months ago, not weeks
No.
ago.
Weeks ago? How am I supposed to remember that weeks ago?
Oh shit, I'll text you on.
New Jack Swing, the top 10 New Jack Swing albums.
Yes, sir.
That'll be easy. Coked Up Charlie to me is a classic. I love that album. That album My favorite friend in the world, RL from Next, was peeping that review out. you know,
Oh, was your
classic.
channel?
But we had a little disagreement, and that's why he was checking it out.
What did he say?
Oh Lord.
Well, in RL's defense, he feels like he's a legend. I don't feel like he is. Supposedly his
Oh,
cousin is Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind and Fire. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, we didn't have we had a conversation, and he apparently was checking out that review that we did, like what was that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, the Barge are legends. I don't know about Next,
got you.
but yeah, that's my favorite the Barge album.
This
Which
one?
one?
Yeah, in a special way. Stay with
Ooh.
me. It was all a dream. Classics, man.
Y'all, I don't know if Reg, you have this album. This is a classic live album.
Yes.
I need to get this is, I don't know what, I need to get the different cover.
Hold on right quick.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do got that. I got that edition too.
This is incredible.
The greatest live album in history.
Yeah, that's what they said.
What about the one you did at the Apollo?
This is it. This is it.
Oh,
Come on.
is your cover different? Cause my cover is different though.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know what cover this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a reissue or something. But
Okay.
Yeah, that's in 1982.
I want to get the other cover where it says the Apollo 1.
Right.
Yeah. But I got this one for now. You got that one too, Try?
Yeah, I have the OG copy of the live album.
Gotcha. I need to get Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, Curtis was a great album. That was a great one. And Back to the World. Back to the World is one of my favorites also.
Yeah.
Cruz said, "Do y'all like Chic? Chic is dope. I have their first album
Same.
and the 12-inch of Good Times. How about top 10 Philly soul albums?" Sam said.
That's a possibility.
Better vocalist, Elder Barge or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Michael, come on, man.
Queen of My Heart is my favorite song on that album, Cruz said. Do you
I'll
like
never
him?
reach his full potential.
Who, Elder Barge?
Yeah.
I
Like
think he did.
drugs
He
and
just
derail.
it's the drugs, yo. The drugs the drugs held that family back.
Yeah.
Do you like the Mac? BJ's asking.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's asking BJ, do you like the Mac?
What's that?
The movie?
Oh yeah. I do.
Gamble and Huff and Tom Bell are my favorite Philly soul music producers, Sam said.
That's what's up. Tom Bell is underrated though.
'70s funk or '80s funk?
70s. Give me 1 second, y'all.
All right. Quiet Storm or disco? I love disco.
One nation under the roof.
Yes.
I got that in my head now.
Can't forget about Linda Creed, great songwriter. Better vocalist, Maxwell or D'Angelo?
Ooh,
That's a good
you
one.
said that. That's a great question.
Ronnie?
Ooh, good question, Ronnie.
Man,
Ooh,
I
man.
don't
Don't
know.
make me choose on that one. It's like trying to pick between my
If
arm and my leg.
if it comes down to albums, I got D'Angelo. But I still think Maxwell could defeat him in a battle though. Oh, nice. Juicy Fruit. I just saw M2 on DJ Cassidy's Mother's Day special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause he had one tonight for Mother's Day, and he had like different artists come. Cameron White was on there. Cameron Wheeler from Soul to Soul. He had Natalie Natalie Simpson from Ashford and Simpson. M2 was on there with the female, and James was on there. That was good.
Ronnie, what are your thoughts on this album?
The Wiz on Mahogany. I got the Wiz. I actually got the Wiz soundtrack on vinyl. That was a dope movie. I still prefer Wizard of Oz though, but the Wiz was dope. Yep. Cameo, Word Up, or She's Strange. I like both of those songs, man. Probably Word Up.
Cameo or M2 track?
Cameo.
Cameo, yeah.
Definitely. They could have made the list too. We didn't have Cameo on the list. Dana Ross was a dime. I can't believe Reg is telling me about this New Jack Swing list just now. I don't even remember him telling me that. I thought the verses was great, man. Like I loved it. Um, Escape sounded great. They looked great. SWV, I've seen them in concert. They looked great. They sounded great. In the beginning, I felt like they were kind of lazy though. Like they just wanted to perform from the couch, and they like the it's like the fans they at least they listened to the fans. Like there was fans saying like they need to get up and perform, and they eventually did that. And I thought that was great that they did that, and they put out the mic stands for them on the stage, and the little stories they had. They what I'm saying. I know they probably have like a lot more stories that we know about that they didn't want to care to discuss, but I thought it was a great verses for R&B. That's the R&B I grew up listening to as well, and we don't have great female R&B groups like that anymore. And yeah, it was great. Like Escape, you could see the difference between Escape and SWV, because Escape, they did a lot of great ballads, and SWV had like a lot of the big hip hop R&B soul joints. And that I love it. I thought it was a great show that finally happened. And we've been hearing like for months about them possibly battling, and it finally happened. It was very. I heard people say also like it was very like being that they performed in Atlanta. Escape had more of a crowd down there, and SWV didn't. But I didn't. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't like worry about that. Felt like they went down there and they killed it. Spinderella was a great DJ. They need to add her as the fourth member. And really, stick it to Salt and Pepper. Like, yo, we got our DJ now. It was great.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. Did they have a 112 Jagged Edge one yet?
They had that, but that could have been a great one. But because Jagged Edge had like a lot of sound issues going on, so that a lot of people felt like 112 won. But that could have been a better. They might need to do a rematch of that one. But yeah, that the 112, I love a lot of their albums, and Jagged Edge. They need to really do another one like together, like and properly this time. Uh, you want the OJs do a versus? What's your favorite member of the OJs? Sam is asking. He
Eddie.
want everybody. He want Bad Brains to battle. He want everybody.
Eddie.
Cruz said, y'all borrowing peoples, don't stop the music, or call Carlton, she's a bad member jammer.
Y'all borrowing people.
I gotta go with that. I love both of those songs, but y'all borrow that beat just hit different for me.
For real. That intro, that build
Yeah.
up.
You don't really want to stop.
Bam, 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 bam. I just feel like every time I hear that shit, I feel like I'm the fucking man. I just walk anywhere. I be walking to Walmart with that shit in the headphones and shit. Just don't give no
Yeah.
fucking fucks.
Right.
Everybody show me your receipt. I'm like, fuck you.
Oh man.
I hated it when. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying they haven't announced the other verses stuff yet.
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
I hated it when Jay-Z and Lil Kim sampled that. I think Jay-Z or Foxy sampled that shit. I don't know.
Oh, Bad Member Jammer? Yeah, Foxy. That was the joint with Foxy and Drew Hill.
Trash.
You didn't like that one? The Trackmasters did that?
Nah, certain songs feel like they shouldn't be sampled.
Well, what about when Puffy sampled the Y'all Borrowing People's joint for No Way Out?
Trash. That was the one I was thinking about.
Oh, with Little Kim, yeah, and Fake Evans.
He ruined that, man.
Try, who do you think's a better guitarist, Eddie Hazel or Ernie Isley?
Ernie Isley.
Ooh. What? Over,
you asked me, right? If I said Eddie Hazel, you would have been like, no, Ernie Isley is better. So,
I'll go with Eddie Hazel.
Okay.
Shit. Eddie Hazel is one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
Ronnie says Ernie Isley, so I'm not the only one that thinks so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, Ernie's dope too. I'm not gonna lie.
Teddy Riley and Babyface, that they did over that twice, and Teddy lost in both of them, and I was picking Teddy to win that.
Yeah, anybody messing with that. Babyface got a new song out too. You heard it?
Nah, I didn't hear it yet.
It's good.
I gotta check that out.
I actually like it.
He
I don't know if he had
he's
an album come out.
I never really cared for his stuff solo wise, like some of the albums, but you know, his stuff with everybody else is just legendary.
Y'all ready for the Scarface The Untouchable review tomorrow?
No, I have not written nothing. I'm gonna be late for that because I got like 3 other podcasts to do tomorrow.
That's cool. I'm going to be late to that one too.
That one should be at 12 a.m. or something.
Hey, that's fine with me because like I'm trying to make some money tomorrow. Fuck it.
Better guitarist, Prince or Jimi Hendrix? Now this is a good question.
Jimmy
This is a
Hendrix.
good question.
Jimmy.
Jimmy over Prince, really?
Nobody's a better guitarist.
Wow.
Jimmy over everybody. Jimmy over Eric Clapton.
Wow.
Yeah, Jimmy's a Michael Jordan guitarist.
So where is Prince ranked with guitarists then?
He's in the top 10 too.
Yeah, he's in the top 10.
What about what's his name? The Dreads.
Drugs. Jimmy Page.
No, forgot his name. Man. The dude with the dreads.
Oh, dude married to Lisa Bonet?
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz.
Well, no.
No,
He's top 50 at least. He's
Yeah,
not
top
50.
He's not known for.
Wow.
and he's dope
Yeah.
too. He's a better songwriter, singer than I'm gonna be real, better songwriter than
Yeah, I
guitar.
agree, Rich. I agree.
Bob Marley, Sam said. Bob Marley. What about Bob Marley?
Top
Did
40.
Bob Marley play the electric guitar?
Yeah,
Lenny
He did?
Kravitz.
Okay.
My bad, yeah, Lenny Kravitz. That's what I was talking about.
he did a lot of electric like in the early ska days and stuff.
Oh, okay. I just always see him playing acoustic. I guess if people play acoustic, you play both, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
acoustic
You should be
guitar
able
is
to.
dope. Like
You should be
Neil
able
Young
to.
is dope too.
Yeah. I was going to ask Red something. I lost it. Yeah, I lost my. I was going to ask y'all.
Smokey Robinson or Stevie Wonder?
Stevie.
Smokey.
Stevie. Oh, that's what I was going to ask y'all. Do y'all have the Tender Love album by Babyface?
No, I have For the Cool in You in the Day.
I got Tender Love.
You got Tender Love? Yeah, I'm going to get that.
What's his best album to you? Like, what's his best solo album?
Babyface.
Ooh.
Yeah,
For the Cool in You.
Yeah, I would
That's
say
my
For the
favorite.
Cool in You.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite
I don't
one.
have that one either.
That's
That was
probably his best
93,
one.
I think. 92, 93.
93.
Lady, that's my favorite Babyface song, period.
That's the one with Never Keep Your Secrets on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why his he gives away all his best songs. Same thing with Smokey. He gives away all his best songs. I'm like,
Well,
you need to keep that for yourself.
You know what? At first I used to get mad about that, but now looking back now, I kind of like that because it kind of shows their strength as a songwriter, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But Boys to Men, the way that they did this Babyface was trash. Fuck Boys to Men for that.
They dissed him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the Dallas Austin interview.
Yep.
They said, "Oh, we could have done that." Fuck them.
Wow.
Yeah, but they were also real cocky when they were young too. They were like losing Rolexes and mint coats on tour and shit.
Let me count the diamonds on my Rolex.
Yeah, like giving that shit away to fans and all that.
Man, the Babyface broke my. I mean, that song.
Mm-hmm.
That song is incredible. They couldn't have wrote that.
Oh. In my opinion, Babyface gave them the best shit. So what the fuck are they talking about?
Yep.
Water Runs. He wrote Water Runs Dry.
He
I
wrote
think that-
End of the Road was he wrote that one.
He wrote Water Runs Dry. That was my song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up, DJ.
what is alternative rap? Like you mentioned alternative rap, the alternative rap when in like the artists that only come to mind is like Chance the Rapper. Like my list ain't even gonna be 10.
Like, I was gonna say Tribe, De La, Farside, that
That's
kind of shit.
alternative rap. De La and Tribe is alternative rap.
I mean, what would you call it? I mean,
Chance the Rapper, that Chance the Rapper, that's alternative rap to me. Or you
Quasimodo,
know,
like MF Doom, Quasimodo, that kind of weird.
MF Doom is alternative rap.
Well, I was thinking of shit, man. Like I was just thinking of
Now,
shit.
if you say underground rap is a lot easier to make a alternative rap to me is like that could be any damn artist out right now.
I don't want because people have different definitions of underground rap.
Is Post Malone an alternative rap artist?
Post Malone is just a trash rap. He's dollar store rap, man.
So he's not considered alternative rap to people.
I don't consider him rap.
I don't know what alternative rap is because I don't know who is considered alternative rap.
Or do you want to do mafioso rap?
We can do that. I think Sam asked for that one before at mafioso rap.
Okay, let's just because
I mean,
I feel like that'll be more easier.
Alternative rap. I'm gonna have Chance. I'm gonna have fucking maybe Wiz Khalifa. I don't know.
That's fine. I mean, and I want people to
fucking Childish Gambino. He would be like alternative rap.
That's alternative
But that's
rap.
that's only 3. That's not even like 10. That's because a lot of these people. I guarantee you, the artists that people consider alternative rap, at least from right now, I probably don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? And I never looked at the native tongue artists as alternative rap.
Like I said, at the time, it was unconventional. At the time, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I want to see like what people.
But they wasn't calling them alternative rap though. I never heard nobody say De La and Tribe was alternative rap.
You'll be surprised what I was saying.
Are we going by what these motherfuckers think now or back then? Because back then is totally different than what they think now.
Then we can just do mafioso rap.
You know what I'm saying? Sam said he want mafioso top 10.
Okay. I was just trying to be different, man. Shit. Because I don't want to do like a top 10 West Coast, top 10 Southern hip. I don't want to do that fucking shit. Because niggas don't do it.
He said something bad about Boyz II Men? What you said about Boyz II Men?
You said what?
Phillips said Candy Burris said something about them too. I didn't never heard that.
Because Boyz II Men dissed Candy when they did that song for her. Yeah, bro.
What song she did for them?
It was for that I think it's called like Good Girl off that one when they had all their government names in that fucking album.
Oh, that shit. The 2000 album?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They were cocky back then though. They probably did not give a fuck about what people thought about them.
Yo, BJ, Babyface did do Water Once Dry.
From the 2 album.
Yeah, their best album.
Yeah, their best album.
Well, I gotta go. Let me go back.
What's their best album to you? If it's not 2, is it Motown Philly? Is it Evolution? Is it something else from the 2000s?
To me, it could be either of those 3 though, because all those 3 were pretty strong.
Evolution to you is their best. Evolution to me is their last good album. I don't think that's their best album.
Evolution is very underrated, man.
Evolution is dope. But they felt they did try to do that jiggy shit because Puffy was big at that time.
But see, with Boyz II Men at that time, creatively, they could have done anything and they could have really worked with them. It wasn't until like the 2000s when their egos got the best of them. That's when, okay, yeah.
I think 2 is their best album and then Motown Philly.
Yeah. What about Jodeci?
Their best album?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite album is Diary. I don't know if that's their best album. Probably would be the first
Diary,
one.
man.
Yes, yeah, that's my favorite one. Is Diary.
That's one of the greatest R&B albums in history.
Yes,
that shit.
We gotta discuss that one definitely.
Oh yeah, we can do
Diary's my favorite, but I think a lot of their fans would say the first one, Forever My Lady.
You
don't like that one?
I like that one, but I felt like with Diary, they found their image. Like Devontae had his zone with that one.
Right. The show, The After Party, The Hotel. I think that's an underrated one. I love that album as well.
Too many skits on that one.
Too many skits. Well, you can fast forward the skits. There's too many skits though, but that's a solid album. Even the last one that came out with was dope as well.
It was dope, but it could have been better.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of promotion. They should have got more promotion for that one.
I feel like they tried to do a lot of the contemporary production a bit too hard on that one.
Right. And I didn't like B.O.B. for that single they dropped. That Nobody Wins. He wasn't the right rapper to pick for that one.
And it's funny because SWV's last recent albums, I love those. It's funny how those were some of the best R&B, and they had their signature sound on that one too.
Right.
Which I want to talk about those albums one day.
Cooley High Harmony, yes, the first one. That was a good album. Didn't I say that? I said, what did I say? Motown Philly?
Yeah, but I knew what you meant.
Cooley High Harmony, my bad.
You good.
Wasn't they calling that Motown Philly though before the album dropped?
Some people did call it Motown Philly.
They were calling it Motown Philly before like the official title came out.
Yeah.
I can't believe Babyface wrote one.
Yeah. And End of the Road is like their biggest ballad, and he wrote that shit.
Why were they talking about him? That's crazy. That's like the Temptations talking about smoking. Right?
I don't know. I used to hear stories about them too. But Dallas Austin on the Vlad interview said that shit. That they were wilding out in the studio and shit like that.
Yep. A lot
that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of the Temptations talking bad about smoking.
Of course.
Yeah, they were all your hits.
Right.
That's even the Temptation talking bad about Norman Whitfield. To be real with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah.
Norman was giving them Grammys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You could have did that. What?
Because even Otis said, Norman would have it in the studio for days and days and days, but it all worked out for them. Shit.
Why did Mike leave the group, Try?
Huh?
Why did Mike leave the Boyz II Men?
Supposedly he had beef with Sean, and Sean, I don't know if Sean is like the leader. I never looked at Sean as the leader for the group, but they had some beef, and he kicked them out of the group. So he's been gone since then.
Wow.
He needs to come back though, because they're not the same without Mike.
They're not the same. Yeah.
Nah, they're not the same. They haven't made the same.
Trio.
They haven't made the same type of music since he's been gone.
Plus, he has multiple sclerosis too.
Yeah, he has like back issues. Like he can't stand up for too long.
You can't tour.
Yeah, he can't. When I seen them on tour, they had all four of them, but I was like back in the 90s.
So they're a trio now. Try.
They're a trio now, but they need him back because they haven't made nothing great since he's been gone.
But here's the question though, Reg, can he perform?
Yeah. He's done films. It's like when you're an actor, he's done films with the back problem, so it's not like he can't, come back to the group, and if they got a tour, he can like always like sit down with them. It's not like he's crippled. He's done movies. So
I thought he was in a wheelchair.
Nah, he's done films. Like there's something else going on with him and Sean.
Gotcha. It's more than just to help him.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was thinking he was in a wheelchair or something.
Nah.
Like Teddy Pendergrass.
Nah, you're not paralyzed. He can walk. It's just that he's whatever. I don't know what type of riff it is, but he's been going for like 20 years now.
Oh my goodness.
Just about
since 2003.
Was he on the Full Circle album?
I don't think so.
I don't think he was on the Full Circle album.
I didn't really care for those albums of real shit.
Right.
I need to get one of theirs on vinyl too.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely as a quartet, they made their classic stuff, man. I don't like none of their albums as a trio.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
None of their stuff. And they've gotten Grammys for that duet album they did, not the duet, the covers album they did. They got a Grammy for that, but I don't like none of their stuff as a trio.
They didn't give Gerald a voted Grammy because he died though. Okay.
I don't know why this is, but I feel like 5-man groups are always best. To me, the choreography looks better.
Right.
It's just like New Edition, the Temptations, the Jackson 5. I like 5-man groups. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
About 5-man groups are just on the stage. It looks better. I don't know what it is. Why it's just better. Yeah.
To me, you just gotta make some good music, man. I don't care fuck you how many members to be real.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be quite honest, I kind of if anything, I kind of prefer duos, like like Peaches and Herb, or like Renee and Angela and shit like that. Because I don't know, I'm just more of a duos person.
See, with a lot of those duos, it's always that one that's gonna get the favoritism over the other one. Even in rap, when we see like Mobb Deep, people prefer Prodigy over Havoc, or P Rock and CO Smooth, or Gangstar. There's always gonna be that friction.
However, certain hip hop heads might prefer the producer and shit too. You never know. It's
You prefer
all
Havoc over Prodigy?
I mean, I never said I prefer Havoc. I feel like Havoc and Prodigy are equally unique. They're equally intact. The same way I feel about Pete Rock and CL Smooth. That's why I prefer a certain duo that they're equally intact.
Oh, you
Because
talking about hip hop? Or you talking about R&B?
No, I was just saying, like, in general, like duos. It could be much more tension when it's just those two compared to like five. When you have like five members, then you can spread the love around more. When it's just two, the crowd is gonna gravitate to one or the other.
Like EPMD, which one was they gravitated towards?
Eric Sermon, I gravitated to him more, but I think PMD is better lyrically than Eric.
exactly, it's all about preference and shit like that.
But Eric got the better discography than PMD solo wise.
Well, see, we're not talking about this. We're just talking about like them together and shit.
Right.
But I hear what you're saying on the discography. Heck, even with like Marvin and Tammy, like yeah, they weren't an official duo, but their chemistry together
Right. It was good. Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
unmatched with anybody else.
Right.
I can't think of an R&B male duo.
Coffee Brown,
Groove Theory.
Johnny.
Who? No,
Groove Theory.
okay, male though. Male.
Oh, male. Yeah, like Coffee Brown, Marvin and Tammy.
McFadden and
Nate.
Whitehead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's one. Yeah, it's not a lot of male duos.
Right.
Isaac Hayes and David Porter, songwriting.
Ashford and Simpson.
I mean, I'm talking about two male singers.
Oh, two male singers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too many.
What
Same.
Rough Friends? Wasn't they two males? Rough Friends?
Yeah, but they rapped in same.
Oh,
Yeah, they rap the same. Yeah. Wow, that's actually a good question.
yeah.
The best of the top 5 male duos in R&B.
Right.
Sam
Wow.
and Dave.
Sam and Dave, that's a good one. That's a good one. That might be the greatest one, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about all that though, but that's a good.
Let me search
Well,
it before I
what's
say
the
that.
greatest one then, Reg? If it's not Sam and Dave, who's the greatest like male duo
Yeah,
in
I
R&B?
mean, give me some more names.
Casey and JoJo, Ronnie said.
That's a good
See,
one.
But I didn't care for Casey and JoJo solo albums though.
I can consider them because they did have a lot of success as a
Right.
duo too.
Right.
I'm trying to think though. What was that one duo in R&B? I think they had.
Do y'all consider the System a duo?
I mean, I guess.
Don't Disturb This Groove, the System.
I mean, you got Hall & Oates, but they were white.
Yeah, Hall & Oates, I love Hall & Oates. Yeah, they part they R&B too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can throw them in there.
Yeah.
I can't think of too many other two-man groups.
No, we talking about just duos, Philip, not the 5-man groups, just the like male duos in R&B.
There was this one R&B duo. Shit, what was?
I guess it's kind of weird to be with another guy. Like it looks better when it's a guy and a girl duet.
Right.
But for two guys to be in it, yeah, I guess.
Right. I mean, because you had Wham, but they you already George Michael was already
But see, Wham was already a band. It wasn't just a duo though.
Well, I mean, the main members is George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley.
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel, even though they wasn't R&B.
They folk.
We just talking about R&B, like male duo R&B, not like pop or folk or anything else. Tears for Fears, they wasn't R&B though.
God, what was their name? Fuck, man. They were an R&B duo.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
Sam
you,
and Dave might be the greatest, man.
you know who's a
Yeah,
good R&B duo now? Tuxedo, Mayor Hawthorne and Jake One.
Mayor Hawthorne is back.
Yeah, he been back. What do you mean? Where did he go?
Oh, shit, I haven't heard from him in a minute. Damn.
Yeah,
Blues
Tuxedo.
Brothers.
They're like R&B with funk as well, but they're like a underrated duo right now.
I'm gonna stay up for about 10 more minutes, y'all.
The Blues Brothers, they were R&B though.
Yeah.
Right,
Jimmy Jam
Yeah,
and
man.
Taylor.
That's about to say that. Yeah.
right. And producers of that.
Yeah. Mel and Tim, y'all heard of him? Mel and Tim.
Yeah, I heard of Mel and Tim. James and Bobby Perfy. I'm your
Men in
punk.
Large. Who the hell is that?
Oh yeah, Men at Large. Yeah.
Men in Large.
I heard
Yeah, I
of
heard
them.
The Whitehead brothers.
Men at Large were.
How many Whitehead brothers was there? Was it two?
Yeah, too.
The Whitehead brothers.
Womack and Womack.
What was it? Two of Men at Large, was it?
Ron Isley and R. Kelly.
No.
I'm being serious. I'm being dead
As a,
ass
as a
serious.
group, they didn't do no album together.
I mean, they did a song. They would produce. R. Kelly.
They did songs together, but they never did like a full length album. The Brothers Johnson.
That was the group I was thinking about.
Yeah.
That was
Okay. Well, that's like the greatest brother duo right there, the Brothers Johnson.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over Sam and Dave.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
H-Town after the group member Dino died? No.
No.
I like to think of H-Town with all three members.
Don't do Dino like that. Don't do Dino. No.
Yo. Ron and Ernie, yeah, but that was later on. They wasn't a duo when they first started. What's their best album as a duo? The Isley Brothers.
Wow, the Lakers won.
The Lakers one. That's Ronnie's team right there. He probably happy as hell right now.
Needed that one.
Eternal is their best album as a duo. I don't think I heard that one. What about Mission to Please? Mel and Tim. The Lakers won without LeBron. Wow, that's news.
That was a big one.
How you like
I still think they're gonna fall into the seventh seed for the tournament.
Yeah. People think
That's
LeBron
gonna
is like Superman, man. They think he could just get hurt and come back from
You
anything.
know, he getting older. It's gonna be harder for him now.
LeBron can break two legs. People still saying he'll be fine. He'll come back.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder. And especially if they got to play Golden State is with Steph Curry is killing it right now. If they got to play Golden State in one of those playing games, I think Golden State is gonna like be licking their chops to beat the Lakers. Yeah, we said Marvin and Tammy.
Now, if we're
I don't
talking
think
about,
Huh?
I would say if we're talking about duos from hip hop, we can talk about a lot of them.
Yes, and we could talk about who was the favorite one and the downfall of them.
Is Tribe considered a duo?
No, they're not. They don't even acknowledge J. Roby as a fourth member, which is sad.
Oh, I forgot about you. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, but people usually forget. They forget J. Roby was in the group, but he really wasn't. He was like the dancer or whatever the hell, and then he started rapping on the last album.
Oh my god!
Cause he wasn't around for like Midnight Marauders and Beats Rhymes and Life or whatever. They got Consequence and pulled him in for that album.
Jesus, that was the downfall.
Consequence is not bad, yo. It just he never lived up to the, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's like Q-Tip's cousin, he never lived up to the, the bloodline.
He just did not fit.
He didn't fit. He should have been like a feature here and there was cool, but not as part of the group though. BB and CC whining, but they're more gospel though. That's probably the best brother and sister tandem is BB and CC whining.
I can't argue with that.
Cause they've been doing it for years, man.
Damn, try you stealing all my good ones, shit.
Huh?
No, I'm doing my Q-tip. I mean, yeah, my Q-tip list.
No, I left some hits for you. I couldn't want to use everything. Then it'd be a landslide victory. I think BJ need to start calling these battles because Sam is like that last battle. It's like I had some bangers. He ain't even grade them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Sam, what you doing here, bro? It's like, what's going on with you? It's like it'd be one round where I'm losing, and then the next round I'm winning. It's like 18 or 14. I'm like, how the hell did I jump that many points ahead?
Sam be holding back.
Yeah. He didn't like the focus joint. I'm like, you bugging. That focus joint with Exhibit and DJ Quick was fire. The Carters, they ain't no duo. I mean husband and wife, but I don't consider them a duo like that. Ashford and Simpson, yes, I did mention that one. He said the Carters. You consider the Carters a duo?
I mean,
he said it like that, like it was like like
right.
That's the name of the group or something.
Right? Yeah. They're not a group. They just did one album together.
These are so the Carters.
Yo, Ronnie funny, yo.
Ronnie's hilarious. He said it like that's the official name.
Right. The Carters, no.
Carters. Ronnie's hilarious.
It's too late now. You're gonna give it another listen. The battle is over. You talking about the song? How about you gonna regrade the battle? The Carters sucked. It was okay. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as Magna Carta to me though.
We still gotta talk about that one.
He's gonna give it another listen.
Sorry, you like Solange's music better than Beyonce's?
I like Solange Sit at the Table album, but I'm not like I've never been a huge fan of Solange. I've never been a huge fan of Beyonce, but I've listened to more of her albums than Solange.
Okay. What about you, Greg?
Damn, man. I feel like I like both of them for different reasons, but I listen to Beyonce a bit more because she has more albums, just being honest.
Okay.
444 sucked? Wow.
Yeah, Sam does not like that album.
I think that's a better album than Magna Carta and the Blueprint 2 and 3.
Sam is hilarious, man.
Him and Ronnie, yo, like they.
Yeah. I agree with Ronnie. I like Solange. I like her music more, man.
Right.
It resonates with me more.
Right.
Yeah. But Reg is like encyclopedia, man, with music. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what?
I think all the years he's been doing this, like reviews, it's like built up his.
That's the Nutty Professor.
I started watching Reg like 5 years ago.
He's the Nutty Professor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Kindred and Family Soul. That's a good one. I forgot about them.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
They severely slept on.
No, I just said, oh wow, because I just realized it's been 5 years and shit. Over 5 years since I've done this shit.
I remember it was just him by himself, like doing music. Yeah.
But I felt like just yesterday I just got Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted, and I felt like I was that nigga and shit.
Michael and Janet is not a duo. They didn't do no albums together. What if? Well, he's dead, so you know the what if question should have been asked a long time ago.
The what if question should have been asked when Sony shouldn't stop playing with his music.
I would be Ronnie. That's a good question, Ronnie. What if they made an album together? That would be
It would have been great. It would have been great. The world tour would have been great. I've always wanted that, but we didn't get that. Maybe Janet. We'll talk about it in her bio series or whatever it is that's coming out.
Oh man, it's a few more people.
Ike and Tina, are they a duo?
Yeah.
America's Most Wanted is my favorite Ice Cube album.
Who said that? Sam?
Sam?
Oh wow, okay.
the first album I saw Red's review was I think it was a Stevie Wonder album.
Mm.
It was I think it was either Talking Book or The Visions.
Dope album, bro.
Yeah.
How long you been doing the reviews with Red Strike?
Since 2018.
So it's been 3 years.
That's when we met. Yeah, we met on another
Okay.
podcast together. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then Ashley came in like later on with us.
Okay. So really, y'all a trio.
Well, now we are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it just happened to be like that. Like everything just fell into place like that. It wasn't planned. You know, it was just
It was
organic.
organic.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yep, that's the best. That's the best
know?
type of vibes.
I've had people in the past like hit me up like, "Yo, we should be a team," and I'm like, "Yo, we didn't discuss being no team. It just happened like the way it did."
Let's
Right.
make some money.
Yeah, let's make some money. I'm like, I'm not in this for money. I'm in this for the culture. You know, we don't
Not
get
about the
paid for
money.
none of this, huh?
Right. Exactly. It ain't about the money. Yeah.
Exactly. We don't get paid for none of this stuff. This is all from the passion that we have. You know, I mean, at the same time, if Apple Radio come to me with a check, I'm gonna take it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. But at the same, I didn't start my channel to become no internet star and stuff like that. So,
Right.
you know,
Internet
I got very
star.
little subs. I'm not even near 200 yet. So, this is all from the passion that we have.
Yeah, man. But on that note, I'm about to actually call it a night because you know StreamYard is gonna be tripping on me lately. But this has been very fun. BJ, thank you again for showing up. Try to appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to talk about Scarface the Untouchable. Then Wednesday is Sagon's The Greatest Story Never Told, which I really cannot wait to talk about that one. And then of course the J. Cole reaction, which I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's the greatest album." I know these. I mean, I like J. Cole, but his fan base always gets on my fucking nerves and shit. Like,
Right.
Jesus Christ, like, damn, the album just came out like 5 minutes ago. Stop with this. Oh, it's the greatest album ever. Shit, like, come on. Like, but anyway, we gonna save on that because I'm not gonna really jinx it or anything like that. But hope everyone has a good night. Hope everyone has a good Monday. You know, and make sure y'all stay safe. You know, make sure you have your mask. Peace. Subscribe.
Peace,
Like. Peace.
Later, BJ.
All right. Thanks, fellas. Peace.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.